unlawful deeds we used to do. We were oppressed, abused in a way that prevented us from the proper worship of Allah. They even tried to force us to turn apostate. Therefore, we fled to your country and asked for asylum to escape oppression and tyranny. So, what a summary from a Sahabi. In few lines, he summarized the statement of the whole Arabs before the Bi'at of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And who is this man who came to them? What a noble man that he came to them to change their history. And everybody knows that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Mecca, he spent 10 years to build the foundation of the Iman and the foundation of the Aqidah. When the Sahaba, when Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam immigrated to Medina, the first thing to do is what? It's another era. Another era of what? Of building a community. The foundation is there. The Iman is there. Every Sahabi who fled with Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Medina is a leader. He characterized the leadership. So what is needed to regain? Let me, I think I'm the, sorry. So, what's the first hadith Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he reached Medina said? He didn't tell them about the Aqidah, because the Aqidah is already there. He want to build a community. Ya ayyuhan nas, afshu salam. Afshu salam. Say assalamu alaikum to each other. Wa at'imu at-ta'am. And feed each other. Invite each other for the food. Wasilu al-arham. And visit each other, especially if you have link relation, blood relation. وَصَلُّوا بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّاسُ نِيَّةً تَدْخُلُوا الْجَنَّةَ بِسَلَامٍ. This is the first hadith Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it. Why? Because now it's a new era. We have to build the good in the people. We have to make them, because the Medina is a civilized, we have to, people, they have to build a relation. Muslim, they have to build a relation with a non-Muslim. And what Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did also is, everybody knows, he established the three principles. One is he built the Masjid where the Muslim live and socialize and worship Allah alone. Number two, he made the brotherhood between the Ansar and the Muhajirin. Number three, he did the constitution with the non-Muslim, especially the Jewish tribes who are around. In Medina, everyone is unique leader. When you see Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, Umar ibn Khattab, the just ruler, Uthman ibn Affan, the one who read the Quran in one night, right? And Ali ibn Abi Talib, the wiser, the one who sacrificed the time to spend the time, the night where the Quraysh, they were looking for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you see Abdurrahman ibn Auf, the first thing to do, to ask Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where is the market? Show me the market. I want to be a businessman. I want to help the Muslim. So when you see everybody is trying to help in his way and form and shape and from his angle to build the community, that's the community of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A nation composed with great leaders is qualified to carry a great mission. That's what they did. That great mission is that makes them reach the walls of China and the palaces of Cordoba in few years after that. لولا الرسول وشرع الله ما بزغت شمس لعرب وصرح المجد لم يقم عار على أمة دان الوجود لها أن يستبيح حماها خائن الذمم بالأمس كنا أساتذة الدنيا وسادتها ما بالنا اليوم أصبحنا من الخدم. Few centuries back, we used to be the asatidha, the teachers of the world. What happened of Nordean's state? ملكنا هذه الدنيا القرون وأخضعها لنا جدود خالدون وسطرنا صحائف من ضياء فما نسي الزمان وما نسينا. ملكنا, we ruled the world for more than 10 centuries. What happened? We declined. Why? That's the question. We have to ask ourselves as a community, as people who live in America, and what happened for the Muslim? why we don't have a say in nowadays wars. Did any of the Muslim country raise the finger what happened in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia? We don't have a say. You like it or not, that's the situation. We don't have Khilafah. We don't have an Amir of the Ummah. We don't have Shura that they proclaim something for the Muslim. We don't have a league of the Muslim that they say what is the wrong, what is the right. We are just follower. Half of the Muslim country, they are following the West, and half of the Muslim country, they are following the East. What are the Muslims? Why not we follow ourselves? Why not we follow the Quran? Why not we follow the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? This is the situation. So the decline is there. We like it or not, but there is always a light in the end of the tunnel. We have to work hard as individual, as community, as a nation of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The nation, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he knows up front that this situation will live in, and he said it in a hadith al-Qasa'a. Everybody knows that the people will make you the dish of their dinners, right? So the nations are about to call each other and set upon you, just as a dinner set upon food. It was said, and the Sahaba at that time, they asked it, will be because of our small number that today? He said, no. Rather, on that day you will be many, but you will be like foam, like the foam on the river, and Allah will remove the fear of you from the heart of your enemy, and will throw one weakness into your heart. Someone said, O Messenger of Allah, what is the one? He said, the love of the world and the hatred of the death. So when we start upsetting down, we put the love of the dunya upon the love of the akhirah, and the love of nowadays, whatever name it, iPhone, Facebook, everything, on the Quran and on the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Only we have to blame ourselves. وما فتئ الزمان يدور حتى مضى بالمجد قوم آخرون وأصبح لا يرى في الركب قومي وقد عاشوا أئمته سنين وآلم كل حر سؤال الدهر أين المسلمون? What are the Muslims? This is the سؤال الدهر. The question of every one of us is asking, what are the Muslims? Yes, we are filling the masajid. What's the next? After filling the masajid, after worshipping the night, what is the next? Do we have any impact on the society around us? Do we have any impact on the poor nation around us? What do we have? So we have to ask ourselves. The iman is, you build your iman here, but the amal salih is outside. You have to practice the amal salih is outside. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. This is the good about that you are the best ummah, ukhrijat, which is out, going out, ukhrijat linnas. Ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhuna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah. How to rebirth our civilization, how to regain our pride, how to regain our golden history. I'll just give you a few steps, few advice. We have to move from individual success story to community success story. We have to establish unity and brotherhood. We have to remove the weeds and plant the seeds, which is our youth. We have to focus on our youth. We have to put some programs so they will be the winners and the successful of the future, inshallah. We have to stop dispute and fight between the Muslim nations. Obey Allah and His Messenger and do not dispute with one another, or you will be discouraged and you will be weakened. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم وكان حقا علينا نصر المؤمنين. Don't worry. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they gave us the promise that Islam is coming back. ولكن the only is we have to put the condition. وكان حقا علينا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He promised that Islam will come back and we will be victorious, but we have to work on the condition so we will be ahl, will deserve that victory from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the last is, in all this, why we are doing this, We are building a community also. We are following the same hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. أطعموا الطعام. We are feeding everybody. And tomorrow, inshallah, from 9 to 11, we have the NTFB. They will come and they deliver the food. We need some volunteer. If you will be here between 8 o'clock, that will be good to help, inshallah. On Saturday, we have the bazaar. That's where we build the community, the bonding between the community. We have the bazaar. Send your wife to come and buy something. We want the business to stay between us. We want our people and our business vendors to flourish and our community also to buy and sell from each other. جزاكم الله خير بارك الله فيكم. جزاكم الله خير بارك الله فيكم. Make dua. جزاكم الله خير.